How am I? How am I supposed to do this? Why? Can you my
Markiplier, suck my penis.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
What?
dude, yo, chill. None of that shit, nigga. What are you doing? What are you doing, man?
There we go.
Dang, what the fuck was that for, man? Why would you do
Suspicious.
that?
Why you got that man dude on it? Never mind.
That's not. So. Wow, 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 bro. Come on now.
Oh boy.
oh boy, girl.
Really? That's pretty.
Look like girl. Just tell some. Hey y'all.
No, you wrong, bro. You wrong.
Yo, go hit you next. You gonna pull a cool bar voice while you doing it, huh?
Hey yo, how's it going? Y'all want to party hard?
Oh man.
Hi guys, it's me, Goku White.
Cow like.
You got the B for bisexual, G for gay, L for lesbos, T for transformers, robot in disguise. Now stop.
Damn, Ant. I'm disappointed.
Hey, I hear.
Cow, you gonna do?
Yeah, I know. Hold on. Getting everything. Hold on, man. Just wait.
TJ on the beat.
No.
So, are we starting?
Yeah, we're about to start soon.
Okay.
You like looking at trans niggas?
You do.
No.
I know all about your
Oh.
pornos, your pornography collection.
Damn, are you the FBI?
Yep.
Black Bible.
Well, technically, yeah, because I work for the military, so yeah. Yes, I am.
Damn.
All right, we ready?
You.
Yes, daddy.
Don't call me that. What's up,
See,
everyone? Caligo 45 and Future Prospects are here with our 14th podcast. Here,
damn, we did 14.
here we got Ant and G's in the building.
Oh, how y'all doing, huh?
We got Electric Razor.
I'm Callie's secret love child.
No.
You just put your Gatorade.
All right, we got Games Logic.
Sup, daddy.
No, oh my god. And we got B-Man the Killer.
Y'all know how it is, man. You know, Johnson. Like, yeah, that's hot. That's hot.
And so, for today's podcast, we'll be talking about various topics such as Black Cosplayers being hated on Twitter, Gabrielle Union being fired off of America's Got Talent, DC Universe possibly making more R-rated movies thanks to the success of Joker, and many more topics. So, let's go ahead and just start off talking about the Black Cosplayer situation. Anybody that's not aware,
I'm not. Fuck niggas. I'm not.
So,
Oh, who said that?
So basically, what happened on Twitter this week was there was this cosplayer who this black cosplayer. She cosplayed as Nezuko, and basically she got a lot of hate, right? Because she's not the right skin tone.
It's not racist.
Yeah, basically, she doesn't have the right skin tone and the right physique to cosplay as Nezuko. So
yeah, basically, you're not a con boy.
Yeah,
con boy.
and already, yeah, obviously.
Hey, Callie.
Huh?
Who's that cute girl on the list? Never mind.
So yeah. So after this whole incident went down, many cosplayers, black cosplayers, they were showing off their different costumes, and showing support of black people dressing up as their favorite anime characters.
Damn, that's a big ass dog dick.
What?
What the hell, dude?
What? Come on, guys. So how y'all feel about this? How y'all feel about this?
I feel like it's racist.
I can't get over what Razor said, but my input on that, since you told me, how y'all gonna get mad at that? But y'all wasn't mad at the fact that Megan Thee Stallion was cosplaying Total Rookie.
Ooh, good point. Good point. Yeah.
That's what you could have used for the thumbnail, to be honest.
We already used it. That's the problem.
We already used it. Yeah.
I think it's a mix of racism and people just not liking actually thinking like too deep into it. Like
Bro,
they
where's
think
this
art
fucking
is
shoe
like
at, though?
it has to be perfect and the skin color has to be right on point. No, nigga.
It's
Yeah.
that dog.
That's dumb. I hate both
Like,
sides.
honestly-
I think anybody should be able to do whatever they want.
Exactly. That's kind of like how I'm feeling about it too. It's like,
So let's get this straight. So let's say if a white person cosplay as Avatar Korra, we did the same thing, they would be salty too.
Right.
So
I
Mm.
think
Alright,
think
go
what
ahead.
it is. Okay, so like I do agree. Like anybody should should cosplay whoever they want to, but it is that it's still kind of that shady area where it's like there's certain characters that can only be cosplayed by certain characters, like a white character trying to be a black character. Like let's say like white girl want to do a cosplay as number 5 from K and D and shit. Motherfuckers be looking like, huh? But it's like,
but then that kind of has that double standard almost,
White-
you know?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's that gray area.
What if a man cosplayed as Sailor Moon?
Then let
Shut
the
up.
man cosplay
Get
as
out.
Sailor Moon.
That's already been done.
Yeah, I
multiple,
know.
yeah,
White
multiple.
girl. You know what, Ricky? How would y'all?
This is the example to like, what if like another gender did it? Like, would they get mad too?
Yeah.
I mean, if it was a female, guys could be happy for some reason. But if it was a girl, as a guy doing a girl costume, then it would be a whole different story. Because gender and stuff like that, I guess. I don't think.
Yeah. But
It's
someone-
always
Oh no, go ahead, Corey. Go ahead.
it's always the anime community trying to set out a limit or trying to set a guideline for what's accepted, when they should just shut up.
Yeah, and someone made a point. Like, they said, like people who are, being racist and calling out these black cosplayers and shit, they're the main ones that can't be talking because there are white cosplayers cosplaying as Japanese characters. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hold on, I'm trying to change my. Go ahead. But it's just the dumbest shit I've ever heard, for real. Like, how y'all gonna?
Personally, I think some cosplayers are weird.
Yeah,
That's
like
definitely true.
Food incident. That was weird.
I think because they mad because whoever did the cosplay did it better than them and shit. I'm like, fuck that nigga girl, like mad and shit. Like,
Yeah, it was listening to Bobby P.
Cause come on, man. Cause only way for you to be that mad is if you tried to do the same exact thing and somebody did it better. That's just good. Like, just up your game up, nigga. Don't be
Yeah.
hating on us.
But I
I
believe,
just don't
I can't
understand how
remember-
people mad about something every week.
Well, that's the internet in America, you know. Everyone wants to.
Hi.
Hey Ari.
Mm.
So we got a new member in here. We got Ari. Say what's up to the
Daddy.
viewers.
Hi, Daddy.
So we were just talking about black cosplayers. They're getting a lot of hate for dressing up as their favorite Japanese characters. You got any thoughts on that?
Sorry,
Like,
I didn't hear anything you said.
I said it's cool.
He said, "What'd you say, Daddy?"
I said black cosplayers are getting a lot of hate for dressing up as their favorite anime characters. Do you think black people should be allowed to dress up as their favorite Japanese character?
Yeah. White people do it all the time. Why can't we?
Exactly. That's like
And they're much more cringier than we are.
and like B-Man, he made a point where like
But
some-
they also get racist with it too. Like they do the geisha type stuff and all that jazz too. So yeah.
like B-Man made a point where it's like a double standard or like a thin line where white people, they can't cosplay as certain black characters like
Oh,
Number 5 from K&D. You know.
Fuck.
They can cosplay it. If they just gotta do it right, you know. Like I've seen people
That's what I
cosplay
was trying
black
to get at.
characters and everything, and they
Yeah,
didn't do the
that's
blackface or anything, you know.
yeah, because it's like this is gonna be kind of a fucked up comparison, but it's like what a motherfucker trying to, you know, don't take it the wrong way, but I'm trying to make a comparison that makes sense. It's like if you trying to, in yourself and
I'm
you
just saying,
fucking
if the
your, huh? No, I'm listening. I'm not. I feel what you're saying. I'm just saying like I'm going on what you saying, and it's like I'm gonna make a comparison, but it's kind of gonna be fucked up. But don't take it personal. But you gonna understand what I'm trying to get at. It's like when motherfuckers say like, "Oh, fuck life, I want to just end everything," and then they try to do an attempt to try to hurt themselves, and then they fuck up and they realize like, "Damn, I just did some dumb shit." Now you crippled and shit. Got to realize like, "Damn, I just fucked up."
And she
Did
left.
some dumb shit. And so with that, that's just saying like you trying to attempt to do a really black like cosplay of a character from something and you don't do it right. That's your first attempt. If you don't do it right the first time, you're pretty much scarred because they gonna be like, oh no, you tried. We don't want you doing our shit no more. Nope. You already been edged out. You cannot come back. Do not pass go. Do not get $200. Nope.
that's part of why I never really cosplay because I've always wanted to cosplay, but like back when I first started wanting to cosplay, it was back in high school, and at the time, black people weren't really cosplaying that much anyway, and it was just still like when black people said they like anime, they like nerdy stuff, they're like, "Oh, you're acting white. Oh, what's wrong with you?" You know, stuff like that.
Oh,
So
cosplaying is acting right when you were in high school.
yeah, so that's like when that whole stigma was happening. So that's why I never really. That's why it kind of scared me off to cosplay and do that kind of stuff in high school, because it was during that time where black people like weren't doing it, and when they did, they were like considered weird or whatever. You know, so
What's this?
like now that I see like a lot more people of color doing it and a lot more black people doing it, you know, and I'm more obviously in a community of black people who are nerds and doing anime type stuff. It kind of makes me want to, but then again, like you said, the reception of it, like people's reception of everything is so negative and they're so critical about everything. So even though I am encouraged to cosplay now, I'm still scared off from the fact of cosplaying because of that.
Yeah.
What's up, home skillet? Oh, Seiko No Supreme. What's up, man? Welcome to the
Hi.
stream.
What's up,
Hello.
No Supreme? How you doing, man?
Hello, where's my hot pocket?
But look, at the end of the day, if you're racist,
so much.
just flat out say you're racist. Don't just hide your racism by
That's
saying.
gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard because people know that they're gonna get worse.
Yeah.
It's like what
B-Man
Trevor Noah said.
earlier
Trevor Noah
today.
was all like, "I'd
just say
rather."
it out. Don't show actions. Just say it.
You know, like
That's
Trevor
gonna
Noah
be
had like
hard.
this
Just
whole
like
bit
when
in his
Edo
comedy
left
show.
this morning.
Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say, Ari?
I was saying Trevor Noah had this whole bit in his comedy show talking about he preferred people be racist to him. That way you know their true intentions right off the bat, rather than those who you have to think about it. You know, you don't like it when you have to think about it. Like, was that meant to be racist?
Supreme said, I'm racist, but I'm black too.
Yo.
A mood.
Same energy.
He probably a black people. He probably that black person be going around saying calling black people niggers.
Yo, I keep. You know what? I'm about to say fucking to this.
What the hell? What in the world?
What?
Beeman
What?
on Twitter. Huh?
What are you talking about?
So
Hey.
we're going to be moving on to the next topic. Let's talk about
What in the hell?
let's talk about this Gabrielle Union situation. So
She
a
basically
short
called somebody a nigger on stage because it was bad.
so a short rundown of what happened. Gabrielle Union, she got fired from America's Got Talent because she called out Jay Leno. She called out Jay Leno for making a racist joke towards Asians. So
What she say?
What was the joke?
some about like Asians like cooking dogs in a restaurant or something like that. Some related to that stereotype, you know.
Hey, if you're not me, you
Okay.
can't make the jokes right.
So
I thought it was the thing that when she was under fire because people kept saying her hairstyles are too black. I saw that trending earlier, like this week, about
that
she was under fire because of her hairstyles too.
Oh, that okay, yeah, that too. Yeah, I remember people were talking about that as well. Like That started the whole
So,
black what is it? What was the
so,
hashtag?
so you
Black hair
basically
challenge.
saying,
I did that. I participated
Black
in that
Power.
hashtag.
Yeah.
The
so you
black hair
basically
challenge.
saying so you basically saying she false claimed that Jay Leno made a case.
I don't
Is
know
that
any of these niggas, man.
Hmm?
Cal?
Yeah.
So you're basically saying Jay Leno got falsely accused of saying the Asian joke.
Fuck.
Not falsely accused. I think he did say it, but
Since she called him out, she
yeah.
got the crap for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
Because white
yeah.
privilege.
Hollywood. Basically.
Because of white privilege in Hollywood.
Isn't this essentially the same thing as white people whitewashing everything, including black culture?
Yes. That's why whenever a trend happens, because a black person said it, it's always ruined by a white person. That's why it stops there. When white people start doing it, that trend is just over.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I already had no fun with like.
No, Supreme Edo
This
is
is
not
good.
in here. He's
Edo don't
doing
talk
something
to
else
us no
at the
more.
moment.
Uh,
He's doing
he's
something else at
currently-
the moment, but
he doesn't talk to
he'll
us
join us. He'll join us eventually. But
which is 2 years. Which is 2 years from now.
Stop talking about that, dude.
That's why that Thanksgiving remix is only yearly now, because white people will start making a thing out of it.
That nigga Edo hadn't been in a podcast in like 10
Hey,
years.
don't worry about it. He's going through something right now.
I know.
Just don't kind of talk about it on the stream. Have some respect.
Throw some respect on his name.
Bro.
Throw some respect on it. I'm just kidding.
Next,
Throw some syrup on it.
so I feel like this was totally wrong on Hollywood side.
Of course. Hollywood's always wrong.
It's a cult in Hollywood.
Like that one time they made that
It's
Attack
Hollywood.
on Titan movie, or that
If this made by Hollywood is horrible.
and like they made that Dragon Ball Z movie, and it was poorly portrayed. Even the Death Note movie poorly portrayed the characters.
Okay, let's just get one thing
Wait,
straight.
what
Live
are
action
we talking
anime is
about?
always going to be horrible.
But there's some
Not
few
all.
exceptions. There's some few
There's,
exceptions.
yeah, there's a few.
We have Detective Pikachu, which was a pretty alright movie.
You said Alita was
Detective
good, wasn't
Pikachu was
Yeah.
alright. It was still pretty cringy with certain Pokemon.
I love Detective Pikachu. It was so funny.
Yeah,
It was a cute movie. I just can't see Ryan Reynolds as a biracial dad. Like,
I know, right?
I can't see Ryan Reynolds with a black lady. I just couldn't see that.
That really
Like,
surprised
what-
me too. I'm like, what the hell? What?
Like, I could not picture Ryan Reynolds with a black woman at all.
hold up. Supreme said we should review the Pokemon cipher. Did anybody see it? Because I didn't.
The Pokemon cipher? No, I didn't see that.
What the fuck is a
I
Pokemon
do.
cipher?
That's what I'm saying.
Basically, Shofu, the Smash player. He does these little ciphers for like Smash, Pokemon. Basically, yeah.
Damn, I ain't think you knew about that. It's crazy.
Bro, I watched Smash. Bro, I tried to be in the Smash community too. What the hell?
You like,
Why
you
he be
like
trying to
Zero,
smash?
did you see the Smash Cypher?
Yeah, I seen the Smash cipher.
You saw Zero's verse?
Yeah, he was literally talking on that verse. See?
Mm-hmm.
Daddy.
What was the topic?
Cipher, not Cipher.
What was the
Psycho
topic?
No Supreme mentioned Pokemon Cipher. I didn't see that or hear anything about it, but and you said you
You said what?
you know
Huh.
you know about it.
I know about it, but I didn't see it. No,
Oh shit.
I'll probably watch it after this. But alright, next topic. Or
I mean,
Let's
well,
see.
we can give
what's
our
the
final
topic?
thoughts on the Gabrielle Union situation. Like, do you think Hollywood had the right
Who the
to
fuck
do
is that?
Oh my.
You act
the
like Hollywood is
person
one
on
person.
America's Got Talent. Yeah, I swear he's fine. That person. The person on America's Got Talent.
Dwayne Wade's
One-
wife.
Hollywood is a society. It's not a person.
Hollywood is bad white privilege.
You said every
Wait,
every time I hear somebody talk about Zero Sport, I die a little. Better use
Moist.
Monster Reborn.
Ah shit, I failed.
You can know it plastic.
Yeah, alright, we can move on to the next topic. So, who in here are DC fans?
I kind of
No.
am.
I
I'm
prefer Marvel.
I'm
I'm
a
in the
DC fan a little bit.
I prefer Marvel, but I like DC.
I'm a Marvel fan. I
Yeah, I'm a
only
Marvel
watched one
fan.
DC movie, and that was Suicide Squad, and that was enough to scare me away from it. So I'm chill.
You
I'm
chill.
on the same boat as Razors. I like
What
DC,
the
but
fuck?
I'm more of a Marvel fan.
I'm low key more DC, but I still love Marvel. But like, there's something inside of me that's like, yeah, DC. I'm leaning towards more DC movies, especially for the solo movies. Ever since Wonder Woman, I'm like, yeah, I'm
I
leaning
only
towards.
watch Marvel, so sorry I can't
I mean,
participate in
it's
this
me.
topic.
Oh my
No,
god.
that's good. You can, I mean, you can say how you feel about like this idea, but IGN
DC.
reported that after the success of Joker, DC has plans of making more rated R movies.
See, the thing is, it sounds like a good thing, but at a
Oh,
bad
I
thing.
really need to see Joker.
They
Yeah,
should have started doing that after Deadpool came out.
That's a Marvel movie.
I know, but I mean, like, as competition wise.
yeah, I think it's good
Yeah,
competition, honestly.
yeah.
But
But
Joker was
it's a good,
very good, honestly.
yeah, it's a good thing and a bad thing because like kids. The bad thing is kids be watching DC movies and there's going to be a lot of rated R scenes. Like people and like cover your eyes. Jimmy,
See, but it's the thing though. Like they be so approach with these damn fucking movies, especially with certain superheroes, because most of these superheroes have dark story themes, like Batman. Like trying to make it all
I
kiddie.
can't wait
Like,
till that next Batman movie, bro. That's gonna be fire.
Yep. But
I
like
can't wait to see Batman breaking drug dealers' bones for no reason again.
I'm
real.
open. I'm open for more rated R DC movies. I think is a really good approach for them. Cause
Yeah.
Yeah,
after,
it
Yeah.
should be rated R.
I mean, cause honestly, after Justice League, it's like, yeah, DC just do solo movies. They don't have to be connected. I mean, they can connect later on, but just primarily just focusing on your
they're
character
mostly good
development.
they're mostly good with the solo movies. So
They might be trying to do a MVCU thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I think what DC should do is follow their TV counterpart, because what they're doing is they're doing their annual crossover episode where
That would be cool.
every hero from multiple universes come together to like protect the universe. You know.
Shit, them niggas have been playing portraying them heroes and they deserve a what or something like some
Make
kind
it
of
a little like the Marvel Netflix
yeah,
series.
or something. Cause it's like at this point, like they've been portraying those characters for so long, they deserve to be the actual characters in the movie on the big screen. They deserve it. They've been putting in hard work and shit.
Mhm.
That'll help their careers solar too.
hmm
I just realized Deadpool's not on Disney Plus. I'm really bummed about it.
it is. What the
It's
hell?
not.
It's
It's
not.
not. Cause they have like they have like the whole
Avengers.
timeline. Yeah, like the whole timeline for the Avengers and everything up to Endgame, but they don't have it like
Oh, damn.
the miscellaneous stuff.
I think it's good that they don't have Deadpool.
Ain't the next Deadpool
I mean, but they have
in
the
MCU?
Simpsons.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
How you gonna have the Simpsons but no Deadpool? I'd rather see Deadpool than the Simpsons.
For
I think it has
That's
to do with
stupid.
like some rights at the moment. Like I think it will eventually
Mhm.
come to.
Didn't they buy
Isn't
Fox
the
for some
next
reason?
Deadpool
Is that why
movie in the
is that
MCU?
why Simpsons is on there?
I could
Yeah.
have sworn like
It's
I
the
think-
platform.
You just have to get
Ryan
give it
Reynolds'
time
like,
to come to
contract
Disney
was
Plus.
getting it back.
It's new.
Look. I'm just say this again. I'm all up for this rated R DC
Yeah.
movies in the future, cause they're
Say more F words.
but like that's the thing too. And DC's streaming service, their new Harley Quinn series, like it's basically a rated R animated
Isn't
show.
it like the title is literally S about something?
It's DC's Harley Quinn. That's the name of it.
I know, but
And-
like, isn't the S word in it?
Yeah, S word, F bomb.
Yeah.
So do
I
you
mean, like
guys
in the title. I mean, like the acronym. Never mind.
do like bleeping out or like you?
I can't say cuss words.
Fuck shit.
My mom is in the other room. I gotta be a lady.
Did you just fart? Huh?
No, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure you guys know, as a black parent, you know, like, black
I
parents
know.
are really strict about respect.
Cussing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure everybody's sleeping. That's what I do. Make sure everybody's sleeping before I say my piece.
Oh fuck.
My mom could be sleeping, she'll still wake up and punch me in the throat.
Like it's like she can sense you cussing. Like, oh, what you just say? I ain't say that, mama.
They
Like,
back
I
on
had to
head.
bring you said a cuss word.
Fuck, what is that? You going about daddy? What you say, daddy? Nothing.
There's been times I slipped up, and I'm surprised you hasn't called me out on it.
What the fuck?
I'm grateful
Tell
for it,
Razor,
though.
tell Razor to upload while I'm unsubscribing from you.
Bitch. Bro.
Man,
Beat that nigga ass.
you just gonna let him threat you like that?
Yep.
He said he'll rob your chief in school if you say some dumb shit.
That nigga finna catch this dick tomorrow.
Whoa. Okay. All right. Okay.
Oh,
All right.
whoa.
That's
Okay.
something
Next
like
topic.
he would
Next
do.
topic. Exactly. Next topic.
I think I just shitted myself a little bit.
No.
Next topic.
God,
No.
man.
We done talking. All
Next
right.
topic, please.
So next topic. So according to
Y'all know
BB.
how I do people in these streets.
Yo, shut the fuck up, yo. All right. So BBC has announced that Young Thug, the rapper, has been voted to be the most influential rapper of the 21st century. Y'all agree with
Yes.
y'all agree
Sure.
with that?
Who's talking about big black cocks?
What? I said
No.
What?
No. We're talking about the British
No.
News Network, nigga.
No.
What the? Come on now.
I mean, I'd say either him or Chief Keef. Like they started mumble rap. That's pretty big right now. I mean, it was
I
like
No,
don't think I've
Chief
listened to
started
a
the
Young
drill
Thug
movement.
song.
Chicago started the drill
I mean,
movement.
yeah, but like they started all the
started like
everything was derivative from Chief Keef pretty much and Young Thug.
I don't
Yeah.
even know if I've listened to a Young Thug song. I'm kind of
That's where
concerned now.
everything came from.
Young Thug pretty much started this whole quote unquote mumble rap because there's
Yeah,
a lot of new people sounding exactly like him. Like
Yeah, that's because they signed through him because they from down down south. Right? They're from him. Like the little baby and them, they signed.
Oh Baby, Gunna, somewhat Maya W. What else? Who else? Damn, that's the only people I can think of at the moment.
Oh shit! Wow. Fuck. Oh fuck. Yeah. I think I don't think Young Thug deserved to be the most influential rapper of like the 21st century. No offense to him. Like he's a good artist, but most influential? Nah, I don't think so.
Deserve it, Coward.
The most influential?
Soldier Boy.
This crunchy leaf
Get
I
out.
stepped on
Get out.
outside earlier is more influential than
What
that.
the fuck? Bro, what? I would
Soldier
say
Boy got it, bro.
I would say
Get out.
Drake, Chief Keef, or
Chief started drill like even I said.
he started a new generation of rappers. That the reason why you like NBA YoungBoy is because of
Who said I don't like NBA young boy? What the hell?
okay.
Who
Let
likes
me
NBA
rephrase
YoungBoy?
that.
I know.
All the drill niggas.
With his
Yeah.
herpy pee.
Lil Durk, King,
Future.
King Louis, Lil Reese, Fredo Santana, all them niggas from the Shy. Pretty much the whole because you got when you mention Chief, you gotta mention the whole drill because they all was in the same squad basically or in the same bubble.
Yeah.
But it's only, but Dirk was I'm gonna say Dirk is probably one of the main niggas from that movement that still kept his residency and actually sold his career and shit. Chief was doing the same thing, but he been in too much bullshit. That's why he had to leave from Chicago and shit.
He got like 10 baby mamas now. Like,
Bro, he just be bang bang everywhere, just bang
I
bang.
have a baby mama too. Wow.
He's like, I'm going with you, bang bang. Another bang bang. Another bang bang.
Bang, bang.
Shit.
Everybody pregnant.
Everybody pray. He just walked
Not
down
me.
with this one. Everybody bang bang
Not
bang
me.
bang bang. Just,
Not me.
Careful, Ari, if you
Don't
said not me.
don't put
Y'all
that on
seen
me.
how,
Don't put that
y'all
on me.
seen
That's
how,
some bad
bro,
juju. That's
Hold
bad
up.
juju.
No, I am.
No attacking juju.
That's
Y'all
bad
seen,
juju.
y'all seen how Lil Wayne responded when they said that?
Oh yeah, Lil
No.
Wayne is also the most influential person. I would say.
I said, you see
What
how
he
he
say?
responded.
But what did Lil
He
Wayne
said,
say?
he said, he said, me, that's too, and then Young Thug was being sarcastic. They said facts. And then a couple hours later, he said, it obviously 21st century, not 1990s to 2000 school.
It's just dumb that he didn't know what the 21st century was.
Yeah.
21st century girl.
I was
The
just thinking that
21st
too.
century? Who doesn't know what the 21st century is?
We're literally in it right now.
Yeah. Well, you gotta
Like,
understand.
literally.
You gotta understand the school system's kind of,
American school system fails us
American school
every day.
systems. Yeah, American school systems.
A shooting range.
Well,
The school, the
I
schools are
don't
shooting.
know. But my pick for most influential artist is Bobby Two Pistols. It has to be.
Who?
Wrong.
who the
Right.
fuck is Bobby Two Pistol?
That sound like
Said when
somebody.
you
That sound
squeeze
like
them, they
something
go
my
make
little
bad
cousin
Heck
would
people
come
go
up
no,
away.
with.
man.
I never heard of Bobby Two Pistol in my life.
Don't
Does
worry
he
about
have?
it.
You'll see, man.
So I'm guessing he has two pistols.
You'll see when you go to school.
Don't worry, I'll play it. Don't worry, I'll play it after.
Does he have two
no.
pistols or three?
That's a good
Callie,
question.
Callie, I'm just gonna let you know your earphones are gonna be banging, bro. And keep fire. Ain't that right, Rick?
Yeah.
This nigga, said, yeah.
You gonna go to school a new man.
All right, but for real though, I think my top 5 influential rappers of
Bro,
the 21st century, the 21st century are
Nicki
Ew.
Minaj,
Drake,
Beeman,
Nicki
what is wrong with
Minaj,
you?
Lil Wayne,
Soldier Boy.
Soulja
Stop
Boy,
saying Soulja-
Chief Keef, and
You said Drake already?
I said Drake already. Yeah. I think that's about it. I think that's about it right now.
Kanye,
No,
maybe.
Maybe
No.
Maybe Kanye. Maybe.
please, Kanye, before Jesus.
Little.
Yes, yeah.
Man,
Nah.
forget Kanye.
Cosmic suddenly comes in. What you say?
What'd you say about Kanye? Hey,
Forget him. Nobody like Kanye.
We just said.
Cosmic suddenly
Oh,
comes in.
Psycho
Hey,
Supreme
hey,
said Cardi B
hey,
is the
Eminem?
most influential rapper. Of
Eminem
2020.
kind of influential, like, I think. Kinda.
I hate
I'd
Cardi B.
say Gucci Mane, Young Thug, Drake, Nicki Minaj, and I can't think of one more. Huh?
Wasn't Eminem like the first, like, famous white rapper or some shit?
My left pinky toe is more influential than Cardi B.
It was,
Damn.
Yeah, I mean,
Damn.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no
right.
shade or nothing, but Nicki Minaj is more influential than, what's her name? Cardi B.
A cockroach is more
Yeah, of
influential
course
than Cardi
she
B.
is.
Cardi B is a carbon copy of
It's
Nicki
a be low key a copy and
Nicki
paste.
Minaj is a
Motherfucking.
because before even Lil Kim, the main female that was holding it down, one for her getting in trouble with was Remy Ma.
I bet if Cardi B wrote her own lyrics, she would have an aneurysm.
Yeah.
Cardi B hospitalized. She had an aneurysm. What were you doing? I was trying to write my own song.
She look like Ducky from Land Before Time.
This is why we need to have a better discussion.
I
That's
just
why
over y'all heads.
Lil
I
B
fired
was
my
pretty,
lyricist.
influential.
you saw what?
I'm already
Lil
about
B.
to die. What the fuck?
Lil
Hello?
B. I mean, for me,
Yeah.
rap,
He
yeah.
started. He got meme culture popular in
But
rap. I mean,
Ugly God really blew it up. Even though Lil B was doing the thing, Ugly God really made
yeah,
it.
ugly good.
Thanks, ugly God.
Or to
Thanks,
be
ugly
that.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What's the next
Alright,
topic?
next topic. Alright,
I know y'all.
Alright, Star Wars fans. Y'all ready?
Ew. I've never
Where's
seen Star Wars in my entire life.
He needs to be in here for this.
Never?
Guess
Never.
I'm not talking.
I'm not talking. You're not gonna be talking
I'm an
either.
uncultured explain. Sorry, I'll just head out.
No,
Wait, what happened?
no.
Hey,
We're gonna,
whoever don't watch Star Wars, go into general with me.
no,
Wait, what happened?
we're gonna be talking Star Wars for a little bit, and
Where
Okay,
B
I'm
man
in.
go?
okay. So,
Alright, let's
B-Man, do
go
you
to
wanna start it off?
Star Wars.
He's not here.
He's not.
He's
No.
not.
All right, we'll bring up Star Wars when he gets back.
Okay, yeah, that seems fair.
Next topic. So, man, YouTube getting rid of the monetization. The monetization.
I I like that. I feel like they should have.
Jesus has come back.
It's about time they got rid of demonetization.
Yeah, with the whole incident going on with YouTube, I feel like demonetization will kind of make me want to come back because, YouTube's been demonetizing people for the most silliest things, and I feel like
Holy.
it's kind of not really helping them improve as a
As a brand.
brand.
Yeah. It's kind of like putting them down because with the cop and stuff like that. And at first, since like you, Corey, Game Project,
Yeah.
B-Man, etc., thinking of being a full-time streamer, not a YouTuber no more, but now y'all have potential of coming back to be.
Yeah, I might come back.
Callie, I don't really want to touch your neck.
Huh?
What, dude? Chill.
Bro,
Where did that come from?
Take that outside of the podcast.
come on now.
He's underage.
I'm calling the cops.
I'm underage. Point in something.
What's up with that? Was just random as shit, nigga. What's
I'm calling the police.
My
not-
bad. And sometimes I just have like sudden urges.
urges? What do you?
The way to get out. No,
That's exactly
I
what a
really want to
pedophile
wrap
says.
my hands around your neck.
No, nigga.
I want to wrap
Bro.
it up.
Anyways, what was the subject?
What the hell?
YouTube
YouTube get rid of
demonetization.
demonetization.
They're getting rid of it. It's about time that they're doing
That's
it.
pretty cool.
Makes me want to come back to
I don't-
YouTube again.
Yeah, it doesn't affect me because I'm a fake YouTuber and I'm not never gonna get monetized. But that's pretty cool.
I
Yeah.
come in here and then somebody trying to touch dicks and shit. What the fuck?
No.
What?
the- Yo.
Ah,
No, there's no ahaha.
Oh, come
So
on.
basically,
You're going to jail.
Damn.
Y'all little freaky, little
Who?
nigga.
how I feel about this? There's no more World War III, so yay! And plus, I only got paid 4 cents, so that's.
That ain't even got enough to get penny candy.
They said you said that you did Eddie the YouTube channel. I'm like, wow. At least I'm getting something. But man, what's your 2 cents on? God damn it, 2 cents on it.
We're talking about the YouTube demonetization. How you feel about that, B-Man?
They need to get that shit together. Period. Point blank. Like, it's just too much going on, and what it really boils down to is these damn these gatekeepers that really bring in YouTube revenue and shit that's getting away with too much. And since they be fucking up, that messes it up for us, because if you think about it, we always had new rules implemented because of somebody else's stupid ass mistake. Prime example. Beforehand, people was able to monetize videos and make money rather if you had a 1,000 subs or not. Then the incident with fucking Jake Paul or whatever, whoever the Paul
Logan
bitch
Paul.
brother, Logan bitch Paul did the shit when he filmed the dead person in the damn suicide forest in Japan. Oh, YouTube want to say, oh, we're gonna have to make you get 1,000 subscribers and get 4,000 watch time minutes watched on your shit so you can get monetization. Why? Because of him.
Oh yeah, so that's the reason why we had to do those requirements.
Yeah, because of dumb shit like that. Because of these dumb ass people that got power or position in YouTube, because it brings them money or brings them revenue. They getting too many passes and shit.
I feel like they should have took his channel away.
They
He
can't
don't
do that
deserve no
because,
channel.
because he brings them the money. So
It doesn't matter.
But I could have sworn PewDiePie makes the most money since he has. the
Yeah,
most subs.
PewDiePie. Yeah, he makes the most.
yeah, I guess.
So it wouldn't make. So you saying that it wouldn't make a difference for YouTube they still make money as long as they got like PewDiePie. It's fun. It's fine. If they take Logan Paul away, it wouldn't make a difference. It'd probably
Yeah,
take
that's
like
true.
it probably would take like half of their revenue, but since they got like big people like PewDiePie, KSI, Markiplier, etc. But I that's all I got.
But you gotta think too. If you take one, you taking all because it ain't just in the for China's the whole family basically. They all got their own platform.
Hmm.
If you put them together, I'm pretty
What?
sure that would probably be worth a lump sum of some bread. Cause just him himself, I don't know, just him himself. I know he worth some cheddar. You
I
got
like
his
cheddar.
brother, then the rest of his family members that's involved and shit like that. They got their own platform. Yeah, they whole ass package deal like cable and shit. They gonna be worth some money. So
Oh
whatever
shit.
deals or whatever they got going behind closed doors, whatever. They like, oh shit. Well, just be off the grid for a couple weeks and you should be good and shit. A nigga don't give a fuck about nothing. Seriously.
Mhm.
Shit, even with these streaming platforms, like half these niggas that run these companies and shit on platforms, man, is virgins, nigga. Because that's why they be letting booby streamers get away with so much because these niggas be jerking
Right,
off to these hoes.
bro. Fucking
Oh,
Oh
Andy, bro.
yeah, oh yeah,
Twitch let
Zoe
that
Virgin.
bitch get away with feeding her cat vodka, throwing cats and shit, bro. But they banning niggas. Oh,
But they
fuck
banned the
Twitch,
nigga
man.
for getting swatted and getting damn near beat to death. He bleeding shit. Like
Mhm.
what?
Mhm.
What kind of priority is that?
see, this is why I can't stand Twitch for nothing, and I'm happy that y'all put me in the mixer. Well,
Right.
I hate Twitch. I really do. I really hate Twitch.
Why y'all
Cause
let me stream on Twitch
it's
then?
man,
really,
somebody tell you to get on
so,
Twitch, motherfucker.
so,
I'm trying to
you
blame us.
so,
Abolish Twitch.
no one told you to do it.
Well, I
You,
didn't even know Mixer existed until this morning.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's a cool platform.
It's better. It's better. You can play copyright music without getting copyright.
Hell yeah.
How do I even stream on Mixer? Because I just got this Xbox. I'm still trying to figure
Basically,
it out.
basically just
It's actually under Microsoft to be honest. It's under Microsoft. See, for me, it's a little different because I have to have like a what you call that
Capture card, dude.
capture card to do it off my PlayStation, but it's under Microsoft, so you should be able to do it off your console.
I was looking, but I couldn't even find like where I could even start like streaming if I wanted to. I'll play with
uh,
it again later on.
I don't know how Xbox
I
go,
know
but
how
I'm
to.
pretty
I
sure
know how. I
yeah,
know how to show you.
or even hell, even Razer, because that nigga is an Xbox man.
I'll
Xbox,
just
man.
Google it.
That's me.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
You know, you get no, you get the fuck out of here with your
Oh no
freaky
no,
ass.
I wasn't talking.
Oh,
I just
I'm about to get
I'm
the
playing
clipper.
the game.
I was get the clipper like.
Okay, I'll head out.
We need it on most. Razer can wait for like 2 more years.
Oh,
Next
Yeah,
I'm
time,
but
dead. I'm
I'm
dead.
just
I'm
glad.
dead.
I'm just
Yeah.
glad they getting that shit together though, man. Because they've been on a downward spiral, and even with this copy shit that's going on, and I think they realizing what's going on. They trying to really get shit together. They need to because like you gonna hinder yourself, and it's gonna really bring your stocks down and all that. So people that invested in y'all,
Right.
they gonna be pissed. Nigga, like motherfuckers make they living off this shit, and then you like they really just need to go back to how the golden era of fucking YouTube
YouTube.
was back in like what 2016 when I started. It was like I like even with this when I was early on grinding, bro, I was getting good views, good comments, good subscribers and all that shit. Like I hit 100 subscribers like real fast, not even that long, like a couple months. Because the way I was advertising my shit, it was getting to where I was getting seen by people and shit. So it's like they need to get that shit together, especially for smaller YouTubers that's trying to get in and trying to grind. And it's harder now because you got to even hit 1K, and you got to wait for them to approve for you to even get some kind of compensation for your work. Seriously, that shit is too much. Ugh.
Yep.
But they the geniuses though.
Fix your shit,
Yeah.
YouTube.
Wait, what?
What's so funny in here? What you laughing for?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Damn, I ain't know you was burning. You better go get that checked out, Callie.
Huh? Oh, you talking about 2 minutes? Yeah, I'm about to die, bro.
NBA young boy type beat.
I'm running out of ammo. Like,
Quit moving so I can
Ooh.
put my charge on your forehead. Charge my phone up.
no, I'm dead. Shit. All right.
them niggas look ashy in your damn game.
All right, so we moving on to the next topic. Let's talk about Star Wars. I was gonna wait until you get back, B man.
Which Star Wars?
Okay, everybody who doesn't watch
Star Wars
with
episode
me.
9, like the rumors spreading around.
Oh fuck.
So rumors go around was spread that people people that were paid to see the early premiere of the Rise of Skywalker or whatever,
Mhm.
and what ended up happening was that people ended up leaving the movie. Now, how it was described was that like they did them in acts and shit. And the first act of it was good, and it got like a 65 average or whatever. And then after they like did the other ones, it got worse and worse. Like the scores got lower and lower and lower,
Yeah.
and to the
Also,
point that
side note, real quick, there'll be no spoilers or any like no like talk about any plot materials in the new movie. So, just a heads
yeah.
up.
Um, and so even with that, then there was also talking about that JJ was that JJ Abrams or whatever his name is JJ.
J.J. Abrams.
Uh, yeah, JJ Abrams. Been there's been rumors that he's been like redoing the movie again. Like he had to redo like 75 to 80% of the movie again,
Mhm.
and it's supposed to be coming out in the next couple of weeks in like December or something.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, the people that's working with it, that's actually in the circles of the production of the movie, aren't really liking that he's doing that, and it's becoming a problem. And people are scared of that the quality is not where how they want it to be. And it seems like whenever they try to do reshoots, it seems like it gets worse and worse and worse and worse. Like even they did it again when they tried to do reshoots and then try to show the people again for another review of it. The score got lower and lower by amongst the peers. So, and then I think recently too, the leaks for the plot got leaked too, and was mentioning about Anakin coming back, stuff like that, and kind of retconning what Lucas already made. People are trying to figure it out, like what the fuck. And it's supposed to be the last movie.
I feel like that's dumb because, like, that kind of really ruins what the original Star Wars was. It was about Anakin basically being the chosen one and bringing balance to the Force, basically the whole universe. And then it's like you really, it was really good writing, and you want to scrap all of that just to make money or a profit, and I don't like that.
I mean,
The original Star Wars.
the movies are doing good though. Like I'm not saying in terms of sales. I'm talking about like the story itself. It is pretty good. What we have.
My opinion, it's kind of fallen off. The choreography completely fallen off. The story, Kylo Ren doesn't need to necessarily be there. He's only there to be a Skywalker. That's the only reason he's really there.
Mm, I mean, yes and no. I would say.
So, what other purpose does he really serve?
Well, for one thing, like obviously the new trilogies are the new generation and stuff, and Kylo Ren is. Everyone's seen episode. Well, I don't like saying any like. Okay, it's just spoilers. Just spoilers ahead for anyone who hasn't seen the new trilogy. So
I don't really care.
okay,
Me neither.
Kylo Ren.
I don't watch Star Wars anyway, so.
Okay, so Kylo Ren is basically Han Solo's
Did
son.
you just say Kylo Ren?
Yeah.
and like he has his own reasons for doing what he needs to do. You
Instead
know,
of Kaiba doing with Star
and
Wars now,
and
that's
and the movies explain why he's evil in Victoria Justice voice. Evil.
Evil.
no, Mermaid Man voice. Evil.
Mm-hmm.
What if they brought back Vader and Darth Sidious as clones?
Well, I mean, like I said, if it makes sense, it makes sense. Like I said, anything can happen in a world of fiction. It just needs to make sense. That's all.
What the fuck? Right.
Like I said, at the end of the day, we're fans, and I get it. We have right to be mad at certain things, but like I said, what I've seen in the new trilogy, it makes everything like makes sense. There's no like plot holes or um little minor retcons that ruin the entire franchise. It doesn't. It makes sense. Now, there are some Star Wars fans that would nitpick the fuck out of Episode 8, which is honestly, it's just dumb nitpicking that I've seen
Yeah.
from people.
So far, I've seen people nitpick the choreography, the mainly just the choreography and how the lightsabers are now.
What do you mean,
In a
like what the
sense,
lightsabers are now? It looks cool.
because they don't really cut limbs anymore because it's
I
Disney.
mean, it does. Like, I don't know what
No,
limbs
but
are
they're
compared to
saying that it doesn't really cut off limbs because Disney owns it now and they're portraying how a lightsaber actually works now differently than how it originally worked. I'll send you a video later, showing you what they're nitpicking.
Okay.
Yeah, because you could think of a big ass sword that's made of energy, just
That
going
should
just
cut you.
instantly. Some form of cutting. You just retcon with that's what I'm saying, like retcon the fuck out of what my boy established.
I'm just really waiting to see
That's,
who Ray really. Oh, so I'm sorry, man.
no, I was gonna say like that's like saying that's like saying like if you get hit with a sword, you're not supposed to cut in half.
Yeah.
You supposed to just get a scratch. If that's the case, then that means Trunk wouldn't ever put slice Metafreeza in half. Then
Yeah.
he just had a big ass cut, like, oh, that deep, like, patch me up, whatever. No, that nigga was in half, like he was cut some cheese.
I like cheese.
Like, there's still decapitation and this disembodied body parts coming off in the new trilogy. And we all know Star Wars has this main thing of cutting off niggas' arms. We see that in every single episode. Niggas' arms always getting cut off and shit.
Hell yeah. I can't be a right hand man because I'm a lefty.
Bruh. That's Mortal Kombat references.
Right. Only real
I
niggas
don't
know
want
that
to
one.
see a dick get cut off.
Electric.
What? Yeah.
Can I leave?
Can I go
Y'all
home?
not into that?
Stop, I'm
Oh,
scared.
yeah,
Can you
never
pick me
mind.
up?
Me neither.
He's trying to touch me.
But
Hey,
I'm
Whoa.
at the end of
Stop!
the day,
Don't
I'm
touch me
still
there.
gonna.
That's my no-no square.
Well, at the end of the day,
Yeah, no,
I'm
no.
still gonna check out episode 9 because I've been very very happy with episode 7 and 8 so far. I think
Yeah.
episode 8 is better than episode 7. In my opinion, I would say episode 7 is like I would say 8.5 or maybe a 9 out of 10. But I think episode 8 is like a definite 10 in my opinion. I already know the diehard Star Wars fans like, what is wrong with you? No, this part in the movie was so bad. I don't know what you're talking about, but how would you like that? Like, shut up.
That nigga who?
I'm just wondering what kind of noise Razor just made. What
Are
the?
you a dog?
It's very cold.
That Pat back in the PetSmart.
That's what-
Back of the bus.
Oh no.
Yeah, I found him in the back of the bus. Huh?
He was in there. He was in the back smoking a blunt with Rosa.
I'm Rosa Parks reincarnated.
Stop. Don't ever say that again.
I'm the Black Harriet Tubman.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Did you say
no
you're the Black
Julia.
Harriet Tubman?
He just said that.
He just said he's the Black Harriet Tubman. What the fuck?
No,
What?
no,
What was
no
Harriet
Julia.
Tubman then?
White.
No, Julia.
That's gonna be in everyone's bars now. No, Juliet. Julia.
Oh, that's why I said I'm like Harriet Tubman.
Oh my God.
All the time. Got one more.
Well, who the
I'm leaving.
who the I know y'all.
Go.
Is that all the time?
Whoa,
Come back,
whoa.
baby.
Any other topics y'all want to talk about? And that you
I
got
have
in mind?
one.
What's up, Ant?
So I don't know if y'all been keeping up, but it's mostly man. But it's basically this has been happening for a couple weeks now. Blueface manager and Nipsey Hussle talking about Nipsey Hussle, how he's not legend and stuff like that.
How he's what?
How you not a legend?
How he's not a legend?
Yeah.
Yeah, he basically saying a legend is a legend is someone who has hits and stuff like that. Because even though Wack has some fair points, the timing wasn't right. Like nobody was really talking about Nipsey Hussle like that until he got
Right.
Well, I think Blueface is disrespectful. Like,
I said his manager, not Blueface.
oh my
Blueface,
God, the manager.
WAP 100.
Yeah.
the name speaks for himself. That nigga Wack.
And he don't keep it 100.
Yeah,
There,
yeah, that I don't know. Man. People have no respect for the dead no more.
Niggers.
Come on, man.
The wrong timing. The wrong
Yo.
timing.
My guy.
See, this the thing with even with
We're
him.
not gonna get
You
me
know,
monetized.
when he died though, like the man was already putting in work though for his neighborhood and everything like that, because he was always underground. And see, he didn't really get mainstream until like last year or the year before that and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy. Like as soon as he get mainstream, like all this extra shit happen.
Yeah.
Like he may not be a legend to you, but he's a legend to a lot of people
No,
because
no.
of what.
Like
what
I
he's done.
respect people who believe that he's a legend. Like I'm not saying he isn't.
No, I was talking about what Wack 100 said. He's like, oh well, he said, well, it's about numbers and all that. But I'm like, this man been putting numbers. It's just he was underground, my nigga.
Yeah, but I don't see. That's like saying, Blueface is a legend, but he only has one song platinum. Like, what? It isn't coming from a Blueface fan.
Damn.
Ooh.
Cause Blueface is ass.
Blueface, baby.
You know
That
what?
startled me. The deep
I'm
voice
going
startled
to
me.
say it.
But I can see why people say Blueface is trash. Yes, I see the problems with him, but it doesn't really affect me.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Any more topics y'all want to talk about? That's anything that's on your mind?
ASMR right now.
Got something to get off your chest?
Not
I'm
really.
watching ASMR.
Oh, the Dragon Ball Legends big update that's coming out next month.
Go ahead,
Oh.
B-Man. You got the floor.
So next month they're gonna do a very big like update on Legends to where they're gonna add modes where you can do co-op stuff with your friends. They're gonna have guilds now, so you can like create like a guild with your friends and invite people. I think that's a good cool idea because we can make our own, make a future prospect one and start inviting people and shit.
Yeah.
And they're gonna kind of retool the battle system because a lot of people they're kind of like taking advantage of certain mechanics in the game. Like one example, like there's no defense mechanism when you're like in a flying back animation. and people are like using that to their advantage because it's understandable if you don't have like any gauge to teleport. But when people have have a full gauge of like a way to dodge out of a situation, they can't do it because people are constantly getting spammed with text, and people have been complaining about that. And I kind of agree because it's like even with fighting games, like there's always a way to at least like break out of a combo if people are spamming or keying with the wall and shit. Because in the end of the day, you gotta think about Legends is low key a fighting game in a sense, but just in mobile form. Like
A mobile
it's
fighting.
yeah, it's a mobile fighting game, but it's like it's in a rock paper scissors kind of way, and a mechanic like that is very important. I mean, of course, anything you add, there's gonna be ways to overcome that shit, but at least having that idea, like, okay, well, let's make sure that people are able to at least get out of some of the spamming. That would help and shit, because it does get annoying because I would get frustrated because whereas when a person that puts time in and like grinds their character out, you using basically the mechanics of the game to help you get an advantage over a person that's like really trying and shit like that, and makes the experience like not fun and shit. It's not that. Of course, you got people that sort of losers, but some stuff like it does just be irritating. Like when motherfuckers try to bypass like or find like shortcuts to try to push it in their favor because they want to break the game and cheat the game. It's annoying. Like why? Like play the game normally like anybody else would and shit. And shit. So and then they're supposed to be doing something with Charlotte where eventually it's been hinted at that there's gonna be a path where you can either make him be going the God path or he might be going to Super Saiyan 4. They might do both, or they might do one or the other. It hasn't really been talked about. So, I'm kind of far. I haven't really got Charlotte's transformation. I didn't even know you had a transformation until recently. But I have to get back into the story mode to actually get that point where I can transform with them and shit.
Yeah,
So,
I'm at the point where he can transform into a Super Saiyan.
Me too. I didn't even know that. I haven't played it in so long, so I've been getting back in the groove and shit at playing it. And I forgot how fun Legends is when you get in the groove and shit. It's just they fucking do me dirty with the damn roles and shit. Where niggas they get all the characters in one fucking try. Like what?
Yeah, that is kind of booty.
Yeah, it's kind of booty. Especially like when y'all got into it, man. Then you get all the good characters in one try. Never played the game a day in your life. He gets all the good characters. Like this up, bitch.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, Callie.
Asshole.
Asshole.
Like, I'm sorry for being a talented one in the family.
Oh, none of us talented. No.
Don't make me get the condom.
What?
What?
Huh?
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh my! Shut up, Arthur Fleck.
Did we talk about the Pokemon shit that happened?
Yeah, the cipher thing.
Oh,
No,
that
not
cipher
the
was
cipher.
pretty good.
I didn't see the cipher. I'm talking about the controversy going around with Pokemon and shit.
What's the controversy?
With so the person that leaked out that information about the animations and all that, they're getting sued by Nintendo.
Oh,
Why?
hell no.
Because they got exposed.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
the policy.
Yeah, that talked about the reusing animations, all that shit. That Game Freak was talking about they were gonna have everything be new and all that shit. Yeah, the people who did that, they're getting sued by Nintendo, or I think I know there's somebody getting sued, but I don't know if it's Nintendo or it's Game Freak. It's one of them. Or
Why
both.
would Nintendo sue their own franchise?
No, they're suing the person that dropped those leaks. Cause the person that got the leaks.
Yeah, it's definitely Nintendo.
Yeah, the person that got the leaks, whatever, they ended up putting on their Patreon for people to pay for it to see it and shit. So he was getting a little.
Oh, he made money from it.
Yeah, he made money from it.
So if they,
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say if they suing that guy, why didn't they sue the person who leaked the two characters for Smash, the last two characters for Smash Ultimate, Kennen and Cedaror. And then you said that they were basically paying people for the leaks, and now I can see why.
I don't know. They just weird though, but I
Speaking of
mean,
Smash,
I feel like I feel like these leaks be like setups though, because I feel like like the actual employees like probably had a bad day where he was like, man, I'm gonna leak everything, just leaked and shit, and
man,
somebody got a hold of it and was like, well, got some information for y'all ass.
just playing
Yo.
Seto kind of theme. Just,
Yep. Start
But
going
let's
crazy.
talk about. Oh, I'm sorry. But how do you guys feel about since Broly drops next week on a Friday? How do you guys?
right?
Huh?
Don't you drop on December 5th, right?
Yeah, isn't it like a Friday or a Thursday?
I'm not fully.
Got
Hold
the
up, let me
club
check
going
on
up on
But-
a
On a
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
that
But
damn
the
stuff.
Super
the thing
Sandy.
is, he won't have an English dub. How do you guys feel about that?
That's stupid. I mean, well, here's the thing. It's Funimation. They're a bunch of snakes. They don't want to spend all the money on Vic because
So let me get this straight. Broly doesn't have the English dub.
no,
Nope.
because they
That's
fired Vic
fucking
Mignogna,
stupid.
who is the former voice of Broly.
So what are they
And
gonna do with the regular Broly?
I would say this. I think the reason why they're not doing this because they don't want to pay Vic for using his voice for fighters.
Yeah.
So what are they going?
So he's not gonna have an English dub.
No,
So what are they gonna do with the other Broly?
I mean, they already
leave
paid
him-
him for
they
that,
already-
so
they
they're
already
probably gonna keep it.
yeah, the original Broly. It happened way before this whole scandal and shit.
They're gonna get an impersonator like Terminator.
I'd rather have that
Okay,
happen than
whatever.
just having a Japanese dub for Broly.
Or if they really wanted to be lazy, they could have just used fucking voice clips from the damn movie.
That too, but still, they will
That's
still be
still-
using his voice, and they had to compensate him for that.
I don't know. Damn, man. Even though they was wrong, that's some bullshit.
Yeah, Funimation is, yep.
Yeah, I'm thinking Cali.
You should be watching. Nah, I'm good.
Hell
I think-
no.
Huh?
Oh,
I think we should go back on strike.
go on.
Huh?
Oh, what?
I think we should go back on strike.
Go back. I should go back on the strike.
No, both. I'm actually joining you this time.
Oh, because it's fighters. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Welcome to the club. But anyway, y'all got any more topics you want to talk about before we end the stream?
Oh yeah, the dev kits came out, or some leak came out for the PS5
Mm-hmm.
earlier today.
I think we talked about that last year.
No, we didn't.
No, there
we
was-
saw the release date.
Oh, damn. Oh, that. No.
Yeah, it looks like the design's gonna look like a V, which stands for 5. And the controller looks like what I was talking about from the last podcast. Like it's gonna be like the PS4 controller, but just bigger and kind of more thick paws, and it's gonna be like with more young grippler grip. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's gonna have that pad, and I think it's gonna. It looks like they're gonna have the LSD light on there, but I was hearing it's not gonna be on there.
It better not be, because I don't like that. Like, it wastes too much battery life. I really hate the look. At first it's cool, but then when you take a second thought about it, it's like, damn, my battery.
Oh, man,
shit.
but you gonna have a feature like that on there. Use better like resources that help don't reduce the battery as much or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was cool. I think it's a cool feature on there. You know, it changed color, whatever, with the game, whatever. But yeah, like just make sure it don't like. I say like at least have an option where you can turn it off if don't nobody want it on, or something like that. I'm cool with that.
I feel like this should be scrapped like entirely. There's
They
no
should add
point.
different colors. But yeah, turning it off is the most important thing.
I wish there was an option to do that.
Yeah, but I'm saying like people that want to probably turn it off, whatever. I mean, I think it's cool because they do well with certain games. Like they be like, oh yeah, it'd be red, like your health low, or when you
Right.
end like the
That
play.
would
Like
be
when I
cool.
play Destiny, it changes colors when I'm doing shit. Like if my health is low, it turn red. If my health is back up, it turn back white. Or if I'm in the or if I'm in the cave or something, and my ghost come out and start to flash, like it brightens up and shit like that. I'm like, damn, that's a cool ass feature and shit. Or if my bar
When you
fill
get
up
shot,
with
it
my
vibrates.
special, yeah, it vibrates and it turns yellow when my power is up and shit like that. Like I like those
Seems
little
like
like little. Yeah, those little details make it just make the game more immersive and fun and shit like that. Which they already said they were gonna do, like even with the motion control with the controller, like when you like if you using a bow or something like that, like if you playing Horizon Zero Dawn, whatever, and you feel like pull the bow back, you gonna really feel like you're pulling the bow back and the tension of it, and when you shoot it. So they trying to make it feel more realistic and shit. The tension
Right.
in the game in your hands. In a sense, like Razor says, it's like choking your dick with like a chicken.
Bro, what the fuck?
Damn.
Hold on. Whoa. No. No.
Y'all needs to get out of here.
That's facts, bro.
I'm going home.
No facts.
I'm leaving.
No.
Bro.
I'm going home.
D-Man spitting straight facts today.
Back home where I belong.
Do you like Jews?
Being the only girl in here, I feel like it's a sausage party.
pretty much it is pretty. And you are
Yeah.
That movie traumatized me. No lie,
That
though.
movie was awesome, but
The ending I was not expecting that ending. Cause people are like, just wait till the movie ends. I'm like, huh? And I'm like, oh, I was expecting something bad, but not that.
yeah.
And
It
it got to the point
funny.
I was like paranoid. Like I literally looked at my fridge to see to see what my food was doing.
you went back, like you closed the refrigerator, then you cracked it open. There's a teeny bit to see the
Exactly. I was like, I'm gonna have hot dogs and stuff too. I'm like, what y'all doing?
Y'all having a party in the fridge? Come on, join, human.
Like, what y'all doing in there?
Well,
Y'all better not be
technically-
making no babies.
You won't be able to see it unless you get high or whatever, however they exaggerate it.
now we still.
I ain't
Wait,
trying to raise no taco babies.
Once you go taco, you won't go back.
Callie, why do you like that movie?
Sausage party?
Well,
Because for one thing, it's hilarious and it's raunchy.
because it got food.
It doesn't hold back on jokes.
Neither do we.
It's just scared. It just traumatized me so bad. I was like so scared to even
Callie,
touch food for a
Why
little
would
bit.
you laugh at that, but get mad when I put my hot dog between your buns?
What?
Wait. Alright.
Okay, so that was a
Callie,
fun
he got
scene.
you there.
Thank you
Alright,
for
so-
coming to the podcast.
Thank you for watching the podcast, everybody.
What else I want to talk about?
I think we covered the most important topics for this week.
Before you leave, you must know Callie's coming back to YouTube.
That's a damn lie.
I like how nobody got excited.
Wow. All right.
Here,
Well,
Randy.
anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in
Alright.
for this week's podcast. This has been your host, Caligo45, with Aunt G's, B-Man the Killer, Ari, Games Logic, Electric.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Thank you, Daddy.
Look at the boba! Look at the boba!
Look at the boba.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Get the boba tea,
Where
Daddy.
my green card go?
Peace out.
Oh.
Bye,
Peace
Daddy.
out.